Hello student, we have already started integral calculus and we derived some formulas, standard formulas, and we also see in the last class how to apply those standard formulas in exercise 7.1. Today we will do some method of integration. Mostly we will discuss here three methods of the integration. Firstly, number one, your methods of integration. We will first discuss the integration by substitution. Then we will go to do the second method, that is integration by parts, and this is also known as product rule. Till now we have not discussed our product rule integration. We got addition rule and subtraction, but we don't have product rule till now. So in this integration by parts, we will do product rule. And the third method is your integration by using partial fraction. Integration by partial fraction. Partial fraction also we have not got till now, but we will discuss before that. One by one we will discuss these things. So today I select this topic, integration by substitution. You see, in this method we have to substitute the independent variable, or we have to change the independent variable in terms of a new variable in such a way that the integrand convert to some standard form. Again I repeat the thing. Here we will use the substitution for the independent variable, and our substitution will be in such a way that it convert the integrand into some standard forms which we know earlier. So here you see, generally these are the different cases arises. For example, suppose you have this way, say f dash x into fx into dx. Fx and f dash x are some variables or some functions of x. Generally, when we use the substitution, you have to remember one thing, that we have to substitute in such a way that the derivative of that substitution function must present in the integrand. তাৰমানে আমি সাবস্টিটিউশন কৰোতে এনেকে কৰিব লাগিব যাতে আমি যেটো সাবস্টিটিউট কৰো তাৰ যেটো ডেৰিভেটিভ হয় হেতু ইন্টিগ্ৰেন্ডত প্ৰেজেন্ট থাকে. Now you see in your case, you see derivative of fx is f dash x. We know it. ddx of fx is f dash x, and ddx of f dash x is f double dash x, second derivative. So you see the derivative of fx is present in the integrand, but derivative of f dash x is not present. So what to do? We have to use the substitution. That is, we have to put what? Fx equal to a new variable. Say I am going to use it t. You can do it here also. Okay. Now you have to find out what is the value of fx dx. So for that purpose, take ddx on both sides. ddx of fx is equal to ddx of t, and we know ddx of fx is f dash x. This can be written as dt dx. Okay. Now if I bring dx to the left side, it becomes f dash x into dx equal to dt. Now you see, this is not a rough work. You have to show this calculation in your question. Now you see, you have to use this substitution, and you want to convert the original variable, independent variable x, in terms of the new variable t. So everything in the integrand must be seen in terms of t. So this will become, in the place of, we can arrange it if you want. We have substituted fx equal to t, so I'm just writing it here, and f dash x and dx, I just write it together so that I can use our given substitution. Directly also you may do it. Now in the place of fx, what I am going to substitute? T. And in the place of fx into dx, here you see, this is nothing but dt. So we can substitute here dt. And you see now, this is convert to, the integrand convert to some standard form. What is the form? Hope you know. That is, if a power is constant, x to the power n form. X to the power n form will give you x to the power n plus 1, that is 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus c. Always you have to put the constant of integration, and that give you, just a minute, I'll go to write down here. After this, you see what will have? It will become t square divided by 2 plus c, which can be written as half of t square. Remember it, whatever substitution you have used, that is done just to make the integrand simple. So ultimately, when you obtain the answer, don't forget to change the variable in terms of the original variable. That means here I have to change t in terms of x now, which can be written as t square is what? F of x whole square plus c. And this is the solution of the question. Okay, hope you understand one of the methods. Sometimes the questions are in this way. It is present in the question. Now I am going to give you another form. Sometimes this type of forms are also occurs. In this type of form, second form I am going to write down like this. It is f dash x by fx into dx form. Sometimes this type of forms are also there. Fx is in the denominator and its derivative present in the numerator. Always remember, derivative must present with dx. Then you see, again I can use the same substitution because we know derivative of fx is f dash x. So I have used the same substitution. Again, you have to write down all these things. Then after it, if I go to use this here, what is here we will have? In the place of fx, I can put t. And in the place of fx dx, it is in the numerator, I can write down dt. Now, hope you remember what is this standard form gives you? Yes, this standard form give you dt by t, sorry. That is dx by x form or 1 by x dx form, which is nothing but log of modulus of t. And when I use it, obviously I have to remove this integration symbol. And when logarithm come, always don't forget to give the modulus sign. Okay? And plus c. And ultimate aim, what is to do? You change the original variable in terms of the original variable, that is your fx plus c. Hope you understand it. Sometimes the power may exist. The question may be arise like this. Again, I am going to use the third form. Sometimes the form may be of this. Say it is in the form fx whole to the power n into f dash x into dx. I am using this fx just to represent any function. Okay. Here also, I just want to show you the different forms. What are different forms arise in the question. In this case, what happened? They are the same thing. Fx derivative present in the integrand, so substitution will be same here. So I have written already, so I am not going to write it again. You have to write down in the front of the every question. Okay? Pratyeka questioner agot tumalke to likhi loba. Eta ami substitution to use karo ki hobo. In the place of fx, I can use x, and in the place of fx dx, I can use dt. And what is its value? T to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. I have used the standard form, and which can be written as 1 by n plus 1. The usage in terms of fx, which is fx whole to the power n plus 1 plus the constant of integration. So these are the different cases arise generally in the question. Sometimes this type of thing may be arise. You see, one more form I am just going to give you, and some forms it will be clear when we do problems. Say the question is of this form: integration of f of ax plus b into dx form. Here you see, just if you see the question, we have seen here that the derivative of fx is not present, because fx derivative will be f dash x, which is not in the integrand. But if you see your x, which is a linear expression, and on substitution of linear expression, it gives you what? Constant derivative, right? So in this case, I am going to use what? Ax plus b to a new variable, because we know ax plus b is a linear expression and derivative of linear expression gives you constant. So in this case, I hope you understand, since directly fx derivative is not present, so our substitution will not be fx. Okay, now I am going to do derivative of this expression, that is ddx of ax plus b. On the right side we'll have ddx of t, which is equal to ddx of ax is a constant. ddx of x is equal to 1. So a into 1 plus 0. And this can be written as dt dx. Now I can remove this a, and a into 1 will give you a, plus 0 I can remove and bring this a to the left side. It will give you this one. But you see, with integrand a is not present. Only dx is there. So I'm just going to write down only dx on the left and bring this a to the right side, which can be written as 1 by a dt. Okay, so always write down in this form. Then I'm going to substitute it here. What is there? We'll have f of, it is become some functions of t, and that is equal to 1 by a and t. Right? So here 1 by a is there and integration of ft dt will be there. Now you see, this will be in some standard form. So if suppose this value is given as phi of t, if suppose it is given, if integration of, it is known to, it will be, when we do some standard functions, it will be known to you, right? So suppose I am considering this as phi t. Okay, then I can substitute, I can be written as integral, I stands for integral, it will be 1 by a, and here in this place I can use what? Phi t plus a constant of integration, and ultimately since t in terms of x, which will be this one. Hope you understand this type of methods. These are the different cases arise when we use substitution. Problem makes you clear, more clear to you. Okay, the method will be more clear when we do problems. But before that, I have to give you few more formulas we'll get when we do method of substitution. We have got some standard formulas, and together with that, some 4 more formula we have to know here. Okay, so I'm giving you the formulas. Try to remember together with those formula. So formulas: number 1, integration of tan x dx. You see, in the standard form, you have got integration of sin x and integration of cos x. But rest trigonometric function we have not got in the standard formula. But now we will derive some formulas for the remaining trigonometric expression when they are present alone. That means sine derivative, integration of sin x we know minus cos x. Integration of cos x is sin x. But other than that, we have some square functions, x square x formula is there, cosec x, cot x is there, but we don't have integration of tan x, integration of cot x, integration of sec x, and integration of cosec x. These 4 formulas we will derive here. So you see, it is log of modulus of sec x plus c, or log of, when I as I written the formula, so I have not written this plus c. This is the form. Secondly, we have integration of cot x into dx is equal to log of modulus of sin x. Then next we have integration of sec x dx is log of modulus of sec x plus tan x. If it is set as a problem, then always you have to give plus sign ultimately when you derive. Okay. Number 4, integration of cosec x into dx gives you log of modulus of cosec x minus cot x. So these formulas, these 4 formulas, now we will derive one by one. Okay. Now go to the first question, that is integration of tan x into dx. You see, tan x you have to convert in such a way that some substitution gives you, suppose you have to change in such a way that integration is possible, or integrand convert to some standard form. Okay. So here you see tan, generally most of the cases we try to convert in terms of sine and cos. If no way is found out, then try to substitute, change in terms of sine and cos. So tan can be written as what? Sin x divided by cos x into dx. Now you see, you know the derivative of sin x is cos x and derivative of cos x is sin x. Both of them are present in the integrand. Okay, but you see here sin x is with dx because they are present as a product, but cos x is actually not there because it is in the form of 1 by cos x, that is sec x is present with dx. So what is the substitution we are going to make use here? Yes, derivative of cos x is there, sin x directly with dx. So I am going to put what? Put cos x equal to t. Now you know the derivative of cos x. What is the derivative of cos x? We take ddx of cos x, that is equal to ddx of t. ddx of cos x is minus sin x. I just bring this directly dx to the right side, and on this side we have got dt. But you see, you don't have minus sin x dx, you have sin x dx. So keep this sin x dx on the left and bring this to the right side. This will become minus dt. Then I put it here. It give you, I am writing here. So in the place of sin x dx, I can write down minus dt. And in the place of cos x, I can use what? T. Hope you understand why I have used cos x as a substitution. You see, directly if I see it without noticing anything, if I see that sin x derivative cos x is there, cos x derivative sin x is there. But sin x is with dx. But cos x is not with dx. 1 by sec x is there. 1 by cos x, that is what? Sec x is present. So I have used the substitution as cos of x. Then you know, minus sign if I bring outside, integration of dt by t. What is the integration of dt by t value? I mean 1 by t log t. 1 by t dt, that is equal to what? Log of modulus of t plus c. Now again our aim is to convert this t in terms of x. So give you minus log of modulus of cos x plus c. We have got one part of the question, but still we have to derive the other part. That is what? I have to get now log of mod of sec x. Okay. Now, so for this purpose, what I am going to do is just see. That is here. Can I think it as 0 minus log of modulus of cos x? Hope you understand why. This step I have done myself. I am giving star mark just to understand that here we have to do some manipulation. So, log of 1 is equal to 0. As I want to get that sec from 10 I want to introduce, so I have used this 0, and in the place of 0 I have used log of 1. You may give modulus sign, or without giving also the meaning will be same, because we know 1 is positive. Then this formula, log of m minus log of n give you log of m by n. Is not it? So here I can use, and this will give you log of 1 by cos of x plus c. And what is the meaning of 1 by cos x? This is nothing but log of modulus of sec x plus c. Hope this method is clear to you. Okay. Now I am going to the next process. That is what? Next formula. So I just wrap this formula. Next formula I am going to derive this integration of cot x. So the second formula, integration of cot x dx. Cot x, you see, similar with sine. Cot x can be written as what? Cot x can be written as cos x by sin x. Cos x by sin x into dx. Now hope you understand whose derivative present with integrand? Yes, the derivative of sin x is present. So I have to use what? Put sin x equal to t. I am doing it directly. Ddx of sin x, you know it is cos x, that is equal to dt dx. You may do it directly also because you are familiar with derivatives. This is equal to dt. Now you go to substitute here. It gives you cos x dx in the place of this dt by t. And what is dt by t formula? Log of modulus of t plus c. And what is modulus of t value? T is sine of x plus c, and which will give you, that is your solution. Okay. Hope you understand this thing. Next I go to formula number 3. I have used the formula number 3 is integration of sec x dx. Right? Now, this is little bit different. You have to get what is the answer. Log of modulus of sec x plus tan x. This you have to get as an answer. Okay. Now you see, as if I think in the previous questions, then I can write down sec x as 1 by cos x. But 1 by cos x, then cos x substitution give you sin x. The derivative is not present. Right? So it will not give you any benefit if I write down sec x as 1 by cos x. Now we go to the solution answer. We need log of sec x plus tan x. That means log of some expression I need. And if I need log of some expression, the denominator, if we have x, 1 by x into dx form, then log of x will obtain. So here also we will try to introduce this expression in the denominator just to get the answer. So you can think it like this. Sec x can be this can be considered as sec x by 1. It will not matter anything. Remains as it is. Then what I am going to do, I will go to put denominator sec x plus tan x, an extra expression I am writing here. Numerator also, as you have given here, equal sign. So obviously you have to multiply the same in the numerator into dx is there. Try to remember this step. Then you see, to get log x formula, you have to use what substitution of this expression. So let us put sec x plus tan x equal to t. Take derivative. What is the derivative of sec x? Hope you remember, derivative of sec x is sec x plus tan x, sec x tan x, and dx of tan x is sec square x. Whole into dx gives you, I just bring this dx to the right side. Then you see, I can take common sec x from both of these. Sec x give you sec x plus tan x, or tan x plus sec x is same, into dx equal to dt. Let us substitute here. Numerator is in this form, so it will be dt by t form, because this expression together give you dt. Okay, and that is equal to what? Log of modulus of t plus c. And t value you substitute, that is sec x plus tan x plus c. So this is the solution of the formula number 3. Then lastly, one more formula is there. Let me derive that also. That is for cosec x. Cosec x procedure is also similar with sec x. So you see, number 4, integration of cosec x into dx I need. Here also, if I write down it as 1 by sin x, this will not help you. As I have told you in the sec x formula, I need log of cosec x minus cot x. I need log of cosec x. It is the formula is, what is the answer I need? Log of cosec x minus cot x. So we will go to introduce here in the denominator cosec x minus cot x, and here also cosec x numerator also we have to multiply the same, so that the integrand remains as it is. Then if I want, I can write down this, break up it, and this is cosec x into cot x, and this one cosec x minus cot x into dx. Hope you understand what is your substitution now. Yes, your substitution is a denominator, that is your cosec x minus cot x equal to t. Do the derivative. Dx of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x. Dx of cot x is minus cosec square x. So this give you plus cosec square x whole into dx equal to dt. I can write down now, this one is the first expression, that is cosec square x minus cosec x cot x dx equal to dt. Okay, so putting here, it will be equal to dt by t form, which is log of modulus of t plus c, and put the value of t, what is that? Cosec x minus cot x plus c. Okay, so here this formula is proved. Okay, when I give the formula, actually I forget it whether I have given here positive sign or negative. If I give there positive sign, you please correct it and make it negative. Okay, so for today I stop here. This much is all, and I stop here. Next video I'll do the problems on this exercise 7.2. Thank you.